Avoiding Me Jay here, welcome to the channel. In today's video we're going to be investigating 3 lesser known secrets in Red Dead Redemption 2. Hopefully you'll learn something new in this video, and if you do, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I want to give a massive shout out to all the subscribers on the channel. Now let's not waste no time and let's get into it. For our first secret, come here on the map. You'll see an X on your map. This is a Jesuit missionary. John says, found a poor man from a long time ago. Chilled me for some reason. After looting the body, you'll get this letter. Letter to Brother Rodolfo from Cardinal Blanco. Madrid, November 24th, 1797. My dear Brother Rodolfo, thank you for the letter. Sometimes politics and the ways of the church are not as pure as perhaps you wish they were. The world is the world of men. Yes, you say God has given it to us, but we must live in the world as it is amongst men, some of who are both very powerful and not entirely receptive to our message, such as the king at this time, or at least his envoys. Perhaps my weakness is the terrible sin, and the concessions I granted them will lead me to hell, as you suggest, but equally, it is not possible that your pride is also perhaps a little sinful. I do not know. I have learnt that we, at our most vulnerable, when we judge others harshest. I beg you to reconsider your plan to leave the mission. We need your energy here amongst men. Perhaps, as you say, God calls you from the east as once he called the Mangi, but firstly, I would like to remind you that Mangi travelled west and your journey from the mission is an extremely perilous one. Like you, I believe in acts of blind faith, but unlike you, I do not believe God wants us to be stupid. Please stay in California until I arrive next March. I implore you to show wisdom, loyalty, and humanity at this profoundly difficult time for all of our brotherhood in the New World, and to refrain from making this perilous and glorious journey alone. Our very survival depends upon it. Sincerely, Cardinal Blanco. So, as you can see, it seems here our missionary seems to be annoyed with the church in some way, or he thinks that he needs to get away from all the sinfulness of men and go on this mission that God has called him to. That's what I'm getting from that. We know from this letter that he died over 100 years ago, and he believes that God has called him east. A Jesuit missionary is a form of Christianity dating back from the 16th century to the 18th century. And if you go northeast, you can find the mission that this poor man was referring to. Let's check it out. Come here on the map to find the abandoned mission. You can even see it's labelled abandoned mission on the map. So this is proof this is the mission that he was trying to get to. So this is where Brother Rodolfo was trying to reach. You can see there's a cross. The top of it looks like a small church. He came the whole way from California. So I'm taking it he must have died of either dehydration, starvation, or possibly bit by a snake. There's lots of snakes in New Austin. He was so close to reaching his mission. It's a very unfortunate story. I wonder what God was trying to tell him, or what he wanted him to find here. For the next secret, come here on the map. Now if you run over here, hopefully don't fall. Made it up. We can inspect this secret. It's a fossilized man. This would be very hard to come by because it's out of the way. Like, you wouldn't just think of just coming up here. Found the remains of this fella in the rock. He looks really tall. That's one thing I notice about him. But I suppose people were a lot taller ages ago. God knows how long this has been here. There's nothing else that you can really do with it. It's just a cool secret that I wanted to add into the video. What a strange place to be fossilized, but then again, these train tracks probably didn't exist at the time. I have to say, he's got a weird shaped skull as well. Almost looks like half monkey, half man. What's your opinions on this secret? Let me know in the comments. For our last secret, come here on the map. You'll find a phonograph. Usually it'll be playing music, but I'll return here and it should start playing music. Now I've returned, I just slept and returned and now we have the music playing. I've heard this thing playing Amazing Grace before, this time it's a different tune that I don't recognise. One weird thing that happens here is there's never anyone here, but who's turning this device on? You see that the bed's racked, so someone's been sleeping here. I'll also insert a clip, it shows the lights on at night. Who's turning on the lights and the phonograph? I want to know. Is it the ghost of Agnes Dowd? Upstairs we can find a cigarette card. Other than that, I can't find any other clues of who lives here. Cigarette card doesn't really help either. This is the only other phonograph I know of other than Dutch's. So there's a 2 in the game in total.
Hey boy.
Well, that's it for the video today. I really hope that you did enjoy it, and if you did, remember to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you don't miss any new videos or live streams. Well, that's it from me, everyone. Peace out, and I'll see y'all in the void.